we'll start with Saturday's game. At 4:30, we have the Rams at the Panthers because the Panthers won their division at 8-9.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bert. Can the sub 500 Panthers actually win a playoff game? Who's your pick for that?
They could. I mean, neither team is showing up as having an elite defense, and I think that's what's going to carry individuals through playoffs. But Carolina at home, I think I want to say gives them an edge. I will say Carolina just because I want to root for what I perceive as being the underdog. So I'm going to go Carolina. I think they're going to surprise some individuals and shock the world here.
Wow, Bert. Hold on. I had to do a crowd gasp for that.
Going with the
Now
home
listen,
team.
they did beat them a few weeks ago, so it's not
Yeah.
out of this realm. They have that tape of what they can do. Now the difference is I think Devontae Adams is playing, so maybe that changes some things. I know the Panthers defense has been frisky down the stretch, but lately the Rams just feel like a team that nobody wants to play. And again, playoff football is a little bit different than regular season football. And the Panthers haven't been there, so I'm going to go with the Rams with that one. Saturday night, we have the 7 seed Packers in the NFC facing the number 2 Bears. Battle of the North. Bert, who you got in this game?
Bears fans continue to celebrate. I do. I think the loss of such core defenders within the Packers is what's going to put them at a little bit of a loss here. And Chicago's defense has a fantastic ability of generating turnovers, and they're going to build off of the excitement of the season and leading into the playoffs too. I do think obviously you need to put up points in order to win a game. So I think it's going to really depend on the nerves of a Caleb Williams. But I think with the holes in the Packers defense right now, I just have to give the edge to the Bears. I think they're going to make it one more round. I have the Bears winning this one.
This is the script the NFL writers dreamed of. You got Caleb Williams, guy who's supposed to save this franchise, hosting a division rival in the Packers in his first playoff game.
One. And I think they split the season too. So this is going to be,
This is going to be, Jordan Love been weirdly inefficient on the road, but
yeah.
he's very sporadic in the playoffs. That's going to be the interesting because he had like one playoff game that he was amazing. And then last year he throws like 3 picks and he just looked terrible. So I think this game will be ugly. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be close.
I think it will be close, and I think it's going to come down to a stupid turnover. And I think Caleb Williams is going to make that stupid turnover.
Okay.
I'm going to pick that Packers upset just to sound smarter than everybody else on Twitter. Oh, wait. I am smarter than everybody else on Twitter, so I'm going to go with the Packers while you go with the Bears. That'll be interesting. Sunday game, my Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Josh Allens taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who you got in that game?
I have the Jags, dude. I'm sorry. I do. I'm hoping for the upset, but I can't ignore the fact, and again, I said it before earlier, when you go back and you look at the Bills' offensive struggles, it came down to defenses that had that inert ability to make sure that they stopped the run and also got on Josh Allen's face, and that was the defensive balance. That's what's going to stop the Bills offense and Josh Allen in particular. So I think that if the Jags show up at home with that energy, it's going to be tough for the Bills to generate much. I hope I'm wrong for your sake, but as far as my picks are concerned, if I'm a betting man, which I am, I'm going with the Jags.
Shocker, Bird. I'm going with the Bills.
Weird.
Josh Allen experience. Yeah, it's weird. Very weird. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, the Josh Allen experience in the playoffs, we get it. He's 7-6 in the playoffs, but if you look at his numbers, he's actually like all-time great in the playoffs, regardless of the losses or the wins. He steps up. He's rested that foot. There's going to be good weather in Jacksonville, which is great for an opening round of football. I'd be nervous if we had to go to like Pittsburgh or somewhere else or Houston, but I think the Jags will be a good thing. I know the metrics guys love Jacksonville. They're at home. They're balanced. They don't turn the ball over. But again, 7 of their last 8 games were against like awful teams. Like they played the Colts twice, the Titans twice, the Jets were thrown in there. They do have an impressive win against Denver. I'm not gonna, but we also have an impressive win against New England. So I don't think I think the gap that people try to make between Jacksonville and Buffalo are a little bit closer than what it seems. Buffalo sneakily has one of the better defenses since Thanksgiving. Including that terrible run defense. I'm not saying the run defense is great. I think they're average, but our pass defense is great. So if we can contain the run a little bit and create some turnovers in the passing game, which we're obviously capable of doing, I think the Bills have a really good shot. And again, the Bills thrive in the mud, and it just feels like, honestly, this has the makings of Buffalo not making any sense for 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden, Superman Josh takes over in the fourth and wins the game in a close one. I think this has all the makings of like a 31-28 type game. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah.
one of those type deals. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo in that one. Sunday we have the 49ers at 4:30 at the Eagles, rematch of the 2023 NFC title game. Bert, who do you got for that?
And we talked about it before. I'm sticking with the Niners on this one for all
Hmm.
the reasons that we listed. The Eagles' offensive inconsistency, the Niners hitting their stride at the right time. So I do think that the Niners are going to walk away. I'll be honest with you though. As a Giant fan, there's no way, even if the Eagles did not face the struggles they've had over the past week, I cannot sit here and collectively say that the Eagles are going to win regardless. So I'm a hater through and through. It's never going to be an Eagles pick.
Yeah, the fuck are we talking about? I trust the 49ers defense front. I think they're going to wreck the game. I trust them more than I trust the Eagles. Yeah, there's not a chance I'm picking the Eagles. Come on now. Like, I've been calling these dudes frauds. I'm definitely not going to pick them to win the divisional round in the wild card. Like, I'm not that not a chance. The Eagles are finally going to get their comeuppance. This playoff is setting up nicely for me. I think the Bears are going to lose. I think the Eagles are going to lose, and I think the Bills are going to make a run to the AFC title game, and it's going to be double. And God forbid, you Eagles and Bears fans better hope you win, because it'll be double middle fingers the next time we see us on this show. Brock Purdy takes another step forward. I think the Eagles are going to rout 49ers are going to rout the Eagles, and I'm picking the
Mhm.
Niners as well. Bert, we have the 7 seed Chargers traveling to Foxborough to face the Patriots in Drake May's playoff debut. Um, who do you got in that game?
Got the Pats. I like the Pats at home. I know I'd spoken about it a little bit before on the show too. Chargers, they have really, really good rush defense. They have an ability to get to Drake May, right? We've
Mhm.
seen that. So I think if they continue to get in their face, what we spoke about before, first playoff game, the nerves might be there. There might not be time to collect. So if they can get in Drake May's face early enough, it could throw everything. But Patriots have a solid defense as well. We know they have the offensive weapons to get it done. The coaching has been outstanding this year, and we know they're going to prepare very heavily going into this. I see the edge slightly going the Pats' way. It's going to be close, but that's who I'm taking.
Yeah, it's crazy to see Drake May leading the Patriots to a 2 seed in AFC. I'm really upset about it, but you know, it's a tough spot for Drake May. You're asking a young QB to outduel Justin Herbert, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, in a
Yeah,
primetime playoff game. That's a lot. But then I had to remind myself that it's the Chargers in the playoffs who invent new ways to lose every year for some reason. The Patriots are at home. It's cold. The defense is elite. And that sounds miserable for a West Coast indoor sunny Chargers team that loves to play
yeah.
finesse football. So the Chargers should win because they're more talented, but that's exactly why they won't. Foxborough in January is terrible. So yeah, I'm with you there. I think I'm going to go with the Pats. Last game Monday night, the Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. C.J. Stroud versus Aaron Rodgers. Who do you got in that one?
Man, the Chargers defense, or excuse me, the Houston's defense is way smoother than Pittsburgh's offense can ever be. I don't see the Steelers walking away from this by any means. I think the Texans are going to take it. But, and you pointed this out earlier in the show, it's going to 100% depend on what version of CJ Stroud shows up. Is it going to be
Mm-hmm.
the surgeon, or is it going to be the guy walking around with sunglasses and a cane because he's blind? Like, I just can't. I, we would hope that that's the case. But again, I mean, who knows, right? But I honestly think with the way the Houston's defense is, I don't see Pittsburgh being able to generate much.
Everybody's probably going to pick the Texans. They have a better quarterback at the moment,
Yeah.
flashier offense. All the metrics and all the numbers say they're just a better team. But the Steelers have this annoying habit of dragging you into a street fight where that talent
Yeah.
don't matter. It's only pain. and now they have Priest blessing the field, and I'm gonna go with the Mike Tomlin voodoo. I think
Okay.
I'll be real
I
with you,
can
man.
respect it.
I think that win, that miraculous win, to put them in the playoffs over the Ravens has given them some juice going into the playoffs. I like that team of destiny type, like that is one of the best games I've ever seen. That ending was wild, and I think they had their life taken from them and then given back in a moment. And I think they're going to ride that at least in the first round. It's hard to come down from that, and they're at home, which is probably the only reason I'm picking them. And like you said, it's going to be a tough game, but the Steelers have found a little bit of a formula for winning through a very up and down roller coaster type season for them. And I think if they can kind of hold and suffocate Houston's offense a little bit,
Mhm.
they got a chance. TJ Watt's back. I don't know, man. We'll
Yeah.
see. I think if they can
I,
control the time of possession and control the ball, I think they're gonna. I think they can pull it out in like a close game. I don't think it's going to be anything wild, but um, I think
I think this
21
would be a
points will get
great
it
thing
done.
for Aaron Rodgers' career arc if he actually ends up. I mean, let's say let's just say they mow through everybody and make it to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl. Man, what like to see? I would root for Aaron Rodgers to win the Super Bowl, and then hopefully he'd retire and not come back ever again. Like that's this. I think it would just be fitting for a guy that is hated on so much to find success. You know.
yeah. I'd be really excited about that. Um, and we're big Aaron Rodgers guys, so it took a lot of twists and turns there. I'm not sure how you fumbled Olivia Munn, but then I guess we'll forgive you for that. It's cool.
Listen, we can have a whole
Uh,
other show discussing the
I know.
fumbles he's had when it comes to dating life. We can do that with a lot of athletes, right? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. It's insane.